What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the latest edition of Call Outs TV. It's your boy Jamel. Just 6 months ago, there was a nightmare on Franklin Avenue inside of the Tasty Lounge on Franklin Avenue.
Now, police are searching for multiple shooters who killed 3 people and wounded 10 others in a nightclub shooting over the weekend.
They believe that shootout stemmed from a gang-related dispute. Our Kirsten Cole live on the scene this morning with the very latest on the investigation and what the city is now saying about this. Kirsten, good morning.
Good morning to you, Dan and Hazel. 42 shell casings were discovered here at the scene of the shooting. They continue to work this. They are also exploring whether or not some of those victims were among the shooters themselves as they continue the hunt for these killers. Terror erupted at 3:30 on a Sunday morning inside a Crown Heights club. Patrons fleeing to save their lives as seen on surveillance cameras outside. Cops say 4 shooters fired inside a crowded lounge on Franklin Avenue known as a Taste of the City. 911 calls flooding in as 3 men fatally shot, 13 victims in all. The wounded seen stumbling to the sidewalk outside the club. Friends left to frantically try to find each other in the chaos that erupted.
Man, I just saw sparks. When I looked in the direction I thought the gunfire was coming from, I just saw sparks, and I just went to get down under a table if I could and sneak my way out. I just ran for the door. I tried to make my way to the door and try to live to see another day, basically.
That club goer wanting to stay anonymous. Police saying a gang-related dispute inside the club sparked the gunfire. 4 shooters firing off more than 40 shots. Police say a 9mm and .45 caliber handgun were used in the shooting.
3 men tragically lost their lives. One man, he was innocent. He was 27 years old. He wasn't even from this country. He was just here trying to have a good time. He lost his life. Rest in peace to that man. Little Ma, y'all already know who he is. They call him the grave digger. Mr. Big Spice himself. He had like 5 hats in Brooklyn. During the pandemic, he was going crazy out here with no mask on, just shooting people. This is the GD member that they say he allegedly killed, Low Bands. This is the 35-year-old Mel G's, the GD, the big GD. He also lost his life. Rest in peace to that man. This dude, Mel G's, and his homies, they was already in the spot. And y'all know 3 o'clock in the morning, y'all know niggas is in the lounge. Y'all know niggas is saucied up off that Don Julio, off that Hennessy. Niggas got their guns on them. I'm hearing that there was no security at the front door at all. Dudes was in there, blicked up. The OG for the GD side, he had seen Lil Ma when Lil Ma came into the lounge. And he tried to talk to Lil Ma because he already knew what type of time Lil Ma was on. He was clapping everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, this dude was out here glitching in Brooklyn. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he had dudes scared of him. Elijah Roy, he's locked up right now in the feds. This is the 25-year-old. This is Lil Ma's friend. Lil Ma had no regard for human life. It was only a matter of time. When you live in that street life, it's only 2 outcomes, either death or jail. I hope those people, those innocent people that got shot, I hope they sued the shit out of that Tasty Lounge for not having no body scanners, no metal detectors, nothing, no security at the front door. Dudes was able to walk in there freely with their guns on them. This is Melly G's again. Y'all see the big GD balloons, right? In the background. Lil Ma, when he seen this dude right here, this 35-year-old, he had a Glock with a switch on him. He left for like 10 minutes and came back with the switch along with this dude right here, and he lit the place up. They have another shooter that was along with Little Marv and Melly G's that night. News 12 reported back in February. Earlier this month, February 7th, nobody has reported on it. Police identified a new suspect involved in the 2025 Crown Heights Lounge gang-related shooting. Detectives say 34-year-old Haile Cummings was involved in the shooting that happened around 3:27 a.m. at Taste of the City Lounge at 902 Franklin Avenue. This is the guy right here. Dude looking like a straight demon. You could tell he was outside living that street life. He's still on the run, but it's only a matter of time, you feel me, before they catch him. Police say they have identified the suspect wanted in connection to the Crown Heights Lounge shooting in August of 2025. Detectives say 34-year-old Haile Cummings was involved in the shooting that happened around 3:27 a.m. at Taste of the City Lounge at 902 Franklin Avenue. 3 men died and 11 others were injured after the shooting. A 19-year-old man was pronounced dead at the scene. That was Little Ma, y'all know, the grave digger. While 2 other men, ages 35 and 27, died from their injuries at the hospital. This is the 35-year-old right here. Mel G's that passed away. Rest in peace to this man. You know this nigga had kids, man. He had a family that he needed to make it home to. And instead of him making it home to his family, he ended up losing his life.
New surveillance video has just been released in a deadly Crown Heights club shooting in August. And it gives us new insight into the incident that killed 3 people and injured 11 others. News 12's Julia Burns joining us from Brooklyn Federal Court with a closer look at that shocking video. Julia.
Amanda, the new video comes as part of the arraignment for 25-year-old Elijah Roy, charged in connection to that deadly shooting. Now, this new video may be the key piece of evidence in this case, but a warning, it may be disturbing to watch. Keep your eyes on those with the arrow.
The purple arrow, right? This is Mel G sitting down right here. And the orange right here, this is the dude. This is the 4th shooter right here. I thought at once upon a time, the spice and the twirlers was cool. You know what I'm saying? This is back in the days when 22Gs and them niggas was running around trying to make a name for themselves in this Brooklyn drill shit.
Apparently pointing out those with guns. Prosecutors say the video shows.
This is Roy right here. This Elijah Roy, Lil Mom's homie. One of these colorful arrows right here, either the green or the blue, is Little Mom.
Roy and gang members exchanging gang signs, leading up to an argument that then takes a turn for the worst. A different perspective shows that video slowed down before that first shot rang out, followed by more. And it continues on, erupting into...
This is the 4th shooter right here.
A full-on gunfight you can see escalates on both sides of the bar, people knocking over tables and one another as they run to safety, gunfire exploding all around them.
I see right here where they tumbling on top of each other to get out the lounge. That's Elijah Roy. Now, shortly after, y'all gonna see Little Ma hopping out of there too. His body was pumped full of adrenaline. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you get shot and you're about to die. If somebody would have called 911 and got an ambulance there in time, Little Marv would have still been alive. He would have been locked up and in jail for this massacre shooting, you know, that he caused. But he would have still been alive, and his mother still would have been able to go up north and go see him. That's Little Ma. Pay attention. Somebody trying to pick him up right here. See? Look, he gonna fall back down again, look. He probably hit his head on something, look. He hit his head right here on this metal pole right here. So he fell and homie just left him. Everybody was just walking over him, see? People, yo, man, niggas ain't shit, son. Niggas will see you dead in the street. Your own kind ain't shit, bro, sometimes. Look at these girls, these females walking right over Lil Ma. You see, when you out here shooting and killing people and you check out, people don't give a fuck about you, bro. Once you gone, son. People walking right over him. See, once them bullets start getting to flying, bro, niggas will trample on top of each other just to get to safety. Like Lil Ma and his guys, man, you know, they was definitely into a whole lot of dissing. You feel what I'm saying? Dissing on the GDs from the Foster sides.
Spice boy, I be dripping like hot sauce. Put this Glock to his chest with some hot sauce. You spent 4 y'all niggas is massive. Twin the reason that Pat all different. I'm the reason that y'all go missing. 4 rods of the.
He said he the reason why niggas go missing.
Spice boy, I be dripping like hot sauce. Put this Glock to his chest with some hot sauce. You spent 4 y'all niggas is massive. Twin the reason that Pat all different. I'm the reason that y'all go missing. 4 rods of the V, we fishing. We had Coblick running no bait. We had this whack up dunk his face. Spice boy, I be dripping like hot sauce.
You heard him, right? He said he a spice boy. He be dripping like hot sauce. I remember the ball player from the classic N1 mixtape days. All I'm gonna say is rest in peace to all the men that lost their lives, but Mel G's, he knew that something wasn't right. You had your firearm on you, but you pulled your shit out. Pause. Too late. You feel what I'm saying? Once you seen them niggas, you should have been firing. Especially when you know what type of nigga, you know, the reputation that Lil Ma got in the streets out there in the Crown Heights and Flatbush area. And the nigga is known and got a reputation for being a killer, and this nigga is in the vicinity of where you at, and he trying to take your life. As soon as you see that nigga, you supposed to fire on him. You 35 years old. You know, you should have knew better, bro. Rest in peace to you, but that was a stupid move for you to even be out there that night. That early in the morning like that, 3 o'clock in the morning, knowing that you got kids that's in the bed, looking forward to seeing their daddy when they wake up in the morning. Some of you niggas need to stay in the house. Y'all not 19, 20, 21, 23. You're not young no more, bro. You know, gang banging and out partying and clubbing. That's a young man's game, bro. And if you don't know how to go into retirement, these little niggas will permanently put you out your misery, bro. Respectfully.
A different perspective shows that video slowed down before that first shot rang out, followed by more. And it continues on, erupting into a full-on gunfight. You can see escalates on both sides of the bar, people knocking over tables and one another as they run to safety, gunfire exploding all around them. News 12 previously reported 35-year-old Jamel Childs and 19-year-old Martin St. Louis were the ones who opened fire in the lounge and died in the shooting. It's unclear if any other arrests have been made, but the criminal complaint suggests a total of 5 shooters. Elijah Roy has prior arrests, including a court ruling that says he can't carry a gun. Meanwhile, the defense argued for Roy to be on house arrest with an ankle monitor, but the judge says he's a flight risk and will wait behind bars. Roy faces multiple charges, including being a felon with a gun, assault, and racketeering. From Brooklyn Federal Court, Julia Burns, News 12.
Y'all get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about this shit, man. Don't forget to hit that like button. Share. Subscribe. I'm out.